So the heart behind the Shine Ministry is that we want everyone to be able to hear about Jesus and to hear the gospel. And not all families have that opportunity because there's so many churches that don't have a special needs ministry. So that is something that we really want to help make happen.
We needed help. We weren't going to be able to do much of anything without help. And so in the early days, it wasn't even related to the special needs ministry necessarily, but I just reached out to Johnson Ferry because of our relationship in the past and what I hoped would be a relationship in the future. And there were some different ways that Johnson Ferry supported our church, especially in those beginning days. We wouldn't have survived without them. And for that, let me say thank you. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for loving on our church in a time and a season where we desperately needed it. And then that began to take the formation of doing something with special needs. And that's when we began to think about, hey, Lynn, would you send a team down here so that we might do like we've done this week? This is our third special needs vacation and Bible school, and it's introduced our church to the special needs community around us, and we have begun unique relationships with different families in our community.
This is our third year coming to First Baptist in the Atlantic, and this year they've taken on all the planning and implementation of VBS all on their own, so it's really allowed us to do a few extra things we couldn't do before. We were able to go out into the community and have gospel conversations, introduce people to the church, and help bring them in. We also assembled teacher gifts for the 2 schools that border the church to help them just create that community and that sense of belonging with those that live right next to them. And then we also went to Promise in Brevard, which is an independent living facility for adults with special needs. We got to share the good news about Jesus, introduce him to our friends here at First Baptist, and we also had a lot of fun at a foam party and with a lot of bubbles.
So now they know how to do this, and now their ministry, their special needs ministry, is off to a great start, and they have leadership in place, and it's all theirs now. They own it.
I don't think I can fully express what Johnson Ferry has meant to Julie and me. And I'm so grateful for a lot of things, but definitely for your willingness to come alongside us personally and as a church family to help us be a part of what God is doing here.
It's such a satisfying feeling to know that this group of people here have a place to go to now. They have a church to belong to that's going to love them. And you have been a huge part of this. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your support and love.